Hello everybody, Zeff here with ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today. July 5th, 2024. Hope you guys had a good 4th of July. The daily chart is looking bullish with breaking all-time highs. Quite a few good setups here just later in the day. And ending, as you can see, with a very nice small trading range to a bullish channel with our break, and never got a new extreme yet as market closed. But overall, good day to end Friday and good day to end on the week. That being said, let's jump into the trades here. Not too many, so it should be a pretty short video. But overall, quite a couple good high probability setups. Okay, so pre-market session here, we had a lot of one-legged moves, as we can see here, with it just testing the top of the range, the bottom of the range, the midpoint, bottom of the range, top of the range, etc. The first couple of trades that I saw here were this higher low, but I think this one's too risky as you're just taking a stab and not 100% sure where the trend is, and you don't know this trend's established yet. As it touches the top of this, though, you do get a first entry, second entry long failure. I just think it's a little far away from the EMA, but it is rejected right off of the midline here. Overall, I'm indifferent with this. This is also a hoagie pattern as well, with two or more inside bars. Previous bar. There's a lot of context for this, so maybe you take that setup. As we fall a little bit below, getting a bunch of the stops, we never actually break below yesterday's low here. Gets very close. I think that's just a tick away. But then we get a first entry, second entry short failure, outside bar closing on its high with a higher low. The only reason this is even black, not blue, for a high probability setup is just because quite congested, and I really don't like seeing higher lows after a outside bar closing on its low, and this one's bearish. It does work out. You just have to wait a few bars here, and if you're scalping for 4 ticks, that one worked out pretty quick, but if you're looking for more than 2, then you would have gotten on this bar right here. Price is holding above the 21 EMA with a small correction as it rallies higher, and then you get a nice first entry, second entry short, and a 1, 2, 3 triple test across the board of this trading range. Plenty of room back down to the 21 EMA. After that occurs, we get a first entry, second entry long failure, good signal bar. I think this is definitely worth taking for it being, as you can see, it trapped multiple traders here and is within the risk parameter with at least a move back down to the previous day's low here. And as you can see, it really is holding on that midline there as well. After that being said, you do then get a really nice higher low, trapping all of the short traders, one tick above this little signal bar here. And, overall your bias is still bullish. You're just short-term trading here. And this higher low is quite nice. Market makes its way higher here. And then we get a really nice lower high. Good signal bar. Almost picture perfect here with it being a lower high. Plenty of room back down to the EMA. Like taking that trade. Then you get a first entry, second entry long. Not a good signal bar on the second entry long or anything like that. But you do get another higher low, basically a repeat pattern, and you're just going with the trend. As it makes a nice tight bullish channel as it's working its way higher, you do get another lower high. Maybe you take that trade. I think this one's a little too sideways here, and this big bullish tight channel just doesn't look like, it looks quite powerful. So you don't really want to be on the short-term trend of this. I mean, it's basically just another repeat pattern of this lower high, so maybe you take it. I'll mark it. Let's see if there's enough room here. Yeah, I mean, there's just enough room, so maybe you take that lower high. Anyways, you do get a first entry, second entry long, and then you get this inside bar, second entry long. I'm not a fan of it, but if you took it, I could see why. Then we get this double top, small correction, and I think this one's a lot better with a first entry, second entry long, double bottom in this trading range. Great signal bar there. Then you get a first entry, second entry short failure, and definitely enter with a limit order here. This is a very high aggressive trade for sure, so maybe you take that one. You're basically just expecting the bullish channel continuation to happen, and this trading range is just temporary, which it does happen here, and it tries to sell off again before it starts its way up. You get a really nice bearish signal bar at the top here for rejection. You get a small move down, break, new extreme, correction, double bottom. And then you get what I saw was a first entry, pulls back, second entry short, This is where I take my first and only trade of the day, which I posted for you guys. And this was a small little 4-tick scalp. Again, I saw a few things here which I just didn't like. First of all, the market was moving extremely painfully slow. I was also basically scalping into one of the previous swing highs and not enough room for the second previous swing high. So you had to be very careful of it. And I saw that this was basically also an extremely low volatile market, low volume, really not much price action going on today, and that's really all I could get. And, just been busy, so missing a lot of setups lately, but, consistency is what's important, and just taking them as I see them. And, I know it's not the most spectacular, most, biggest runners ever, but what works for me might not work for you, so just trade accordingly. Anyways, as we continue on the move up and prices holding above the 21 EMA here, you do get a first entry, second entry long, but it's too congested. Then you get a move up, you get a double top, sells off, lower high. Again, this is at the end of the day, so you got to be very careful. But overall, for it ending Friday on the week with a nice big bullish green bar, probably more green to come as the election season keeps coming closer and closer and closer. Market's probably just not going to continue to sell off here. I know a lot of stocks also are at their all-time highs, so, we're just still bullish with it. That's just how it is. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed this chart review, and I'll see you guys Monday.